Let's be real, you probably already have Nahida on your team, at least at C0. She is, after all, the best Dendro character in the game, even at C0. Now, with Nahida rerunning in this version 5.1, you are probably wondering, should you be getting Nahida's Constellations? Are they worth getting? I mean, that's probably why you clicked on this video anyway. So, let me answer that question in today's video. Let's briefly show Nahida's kit first. Her elemental skill applies Dendro, and if multiple enemies are hit, those enemies will be linked. When a Dendro related reaction is triggered on those enemies, they will be hit with Nahida's Seed of Skandha. Deal Dendro damage and reapply Dendro on all linked enemies. Her elemental burst summons the Court of Dreams and has different effects based on the elemental types in your party. This effect is increased if there are two of the same elements in your party. Her talent basically increases the EM of your active character based on the elemental mastery of the party member with the highest elemental mastery. Okay, with that done, let's talk about her constellations. Now, Nahida is fully functional at C0. In fact, she's so amazing that I ranked her in second place on my Archon tier list behind Furina. At Nahida C1, it basically adds 1 count to the number of Pyro, Electro, and Hydro characters when she uses her elemental burst. What this means is that you immediately get a free activation of the items from her burst. Basically, she gets increased damage from her skill, the interval between each Tri-Karma purification is decreased, and the shrine's duration is increased. Essentially, you get more freedom in building your teams, being able to get the max 2 stacks for the various elements without requiring 2 of the same elements. Now, while this is good, Nahida's kit's priority is her skill and not really her burst. I often find myself not really using her burst as much. I would say it's an okay constellation, but just another step to her C2. Her C2, however, is where it is game changing. Literally so, because one thing that holds back the damage of bloom related reactions is that blooms cannot crit. Nahida C2 changes that, allowing enemies affected by her elemental skill to be able to be affected by crit hits from Burning, Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon, with the crit rate and crit damage being fixed at 20% and 100% respectively. Hyper Bloom is already an amazing reaction, but add the fact that you can deal crit damage, it makes it so much stronger. On top of that, the defense of enemies are also decreased by 30% within 8 seconds if Quicken, Aggravate, or Spread reactions are triggered. Defense down is extremely valuable as it stacks with elemental resistance down, such as from the Viridescent Venera artifact set, or with elemental damage increase, such as from Kazuha. What's more, defense down is limited to a few characters, for example, Lisa's Talent and C2 Klee, just to name a few. What this means is that Dendro and Electro characters' damage increases too, to make them a lot stronger. For example, with this Alhaitham team, or with this Chlorine Day team. But not just that, this defense down also offers the chance to enable some unique characters. One instance is with Eula. You can trigger Catalyze, then Superconduct, to allow you to deal massive physical damage to the enemy. All in all, I think you can already tell. Nahida C2 is really amazing. And given the power of Dendro reactions already, with the damage being cranked up even higher, I would say that Nahida C2 is definitely worth it if you have the Primo Gems for it. With that, we've come to the end of today's video. Do you agree with what I've mentioned? Will you be getting a C2 or already have a C2? Do let me know down in the comment section below. If you have made it this far, do consider leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't, as it will really help out this small channel to get to its next goal of 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much and see you soon! If you'd like to see which standard banner character is the most worth it to build, please click the video on the right. If you'd like to see my other Genshin Impact videos, please click the playlist on the left. Once again, thank you so much for watching and see you again next time. Bye bye!